County School Board Chair Ashley Smith Juarez is answering questions now, one day after releasing her open letter to Superintendent Nikolai Vitti, where she asks him to, quote, use his talents elsewhere. Channel 4's Elizabeth Campbell caught up with Smith Juarez after a meeting between City Council and school board members. Elizabeth, what did she have to say?
Well, Mary, she says her intention is not to call for Dr. Vitti to resign at this Friday's meeting, but we did not find that out at today's interview with her. We didn't find that out until she sent us a statement nearly an hour after she seemed to give very vague answers to the questions we asked her.
If I intended to put a vote on the floor that I knew was imminent, I would have published it in the agenda. I would not have withheld that from the public. I noticed the meeting with 7 days notice. I can call a meeting within 24 hours. So the idea that that was somehow withheld, I'm not sure where that came from.
Duval County Board Chair Ashley Smith Juarez speaking to media after Wednesday afternoon City Council meeting with school board members. At that time, she didn't seem to give a yes or no answer to if she wanted Superintendent Nikolai Vitti to resign. But less than an hour later, she released a statement that says, in part, "It is not my intention to call for resignation or a vote on your contract Friday. The board needs to be able to have a collective discussion with each other and not through the press." She says she scheduled Friday's meeting to decipher a plan forward for how the school board and superintendent can best serve our students. Jacksonville education leader and member of the State Board of Education, Gary Chartrand, told News4Jax this morning, considering getting rid of Dr. Vitti at this time would be a bad decision.
My advice would be to go to mediation, bring in an expert, sit down and try to work out your differences, try to figure out exactly what the goals should be going forward, and then come together in a unified approach and keep the children first in mind, to make sure that we put all the energy around increasing student achievement and stop with this bickering back and forth.
I think the letter was clear that that discussion was in the past tense, that I'm currently open to discussing what is the most effective and the best way for us to serve our students.
Friday's special board meeting is scheduled for 10:30 in the morning at the Duval County School Board behind me. I also spoke with board member Scott Shine this afternoon in reference to Smith Juarez's statement, and he says that it is a much different position, but much more encouraging than her position last week. Reporting live from the Duval County School Board building, Elizabeth Campbell, Channel 4, the local station.